Markets ended the week with plenty to think about. SPY and QQQ finished the week with a more constructive tone after yesterday's headline-driven rally. But we cannot ignore that markets also set a lower swing low this week, so the big question now is whether that was just a liquidity grab or something more technically significant. Next week is loaded with risk, from peace talk headlines to the new Fed chair's first FOMC press conference and the Fed interest rate decision, so things could get squirrely again fast.
Yeah, there's a lot to process right now.
Let's close out the week by walking through what Grok Trade is seeing across the charts, and quick reminder before we get into it. This is not financial advice, not a buy or sell recommendation, and not a reason to chase, short, panic, or force a trade. Grok Trade is sharing market commentary, technical analysis, chart-based perspective, and trader education, so trade the chart in front of you, manage your risk, and speak with a qualified financial advisor for guidance specific to your situation. And just a note for you all, today is Friday, June 12th, 2026. So looking at that lower swing low we saw this week, is that, just a liquidity grab or a more serious warning?
Honestly, you really have to balance both scenarios in your head right now. I mean, bulls might just be reloading, gathering liquidity, but that weakness may also be lingering. Just look at small caps with the IWM.
Right, the Russell 2000 ETF.
Exactly. It rejected, precisely from the upper resistance of its rising wedge. So buyers just completely exhausted themselves there. We really need to be watching its newly formed support trend line. If it breaks below that support.
It's a glaring warning sign.
Yeah, exactly.
But, XLF, the financial sector, finally blasted decisively above its 200-day moving average. It's kind of like a runner finally clearing a massive hurdle, Can this breakout actually support the broader market next week?
It ties directly to the US 10Y.
The 10-year yield.
Right. It actually broke its support trend line this week, which is great, but it's still holding above former resistance that turned into horizontal support, so the pressure hasn't totally vanished.
Got it. Drop a comment and tell Grok Trade what stock or market question you want covered next week. Your comments help shape these summaries around the setups viewers actually want us to review. And if these daily market updates help you stay sharp through volatile weeks like this, hit the like button and subscribe so you can catch the next recap. So shifting gears to oil, what are you seeing with CL?
Yeah, so light crude, CL, actually took out that $84.50 level we mentioned yesterday, and it looks like it might close below its falling wedge pattern.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But here's the trap. If sudden headlines spike oil back inside or above the pattern, we get a bullish death hook.
Wait, a bullish death hook?
Basically, short sellers get trapped, they're forced to cover, and prices just rip upward.
Man, and headlines are driving everything lately. Even the Michigan Consumer Sentiment preliminary reading came out, rising to 48.9. But, here's some vital trading wisdom for you. In these volatile, headline-driven markets, you need disciplined risk controls. Trade the chart in front of you, not the story you hope becomes true. As Mark the Meerkat reminds us, cut your losers short and let your winners run.
That discipline is crucial for crypto and metals right now, too. I mean, Bitcoin just stalled this week. It's potentially forming a bear flag.
Which is definitely a caution sign.
Yeah, heavy caution. And gold and silver, they bounced slightly, but honestly, it was an ugly week. They need real, sustained follow-through.
Right. So what's the big takeaway for everyone heading into the weekend?
Well, here's a thought to chew on. If peace talk optimism breaks down next week amidst all the massive Fed risks, are investors set up for broken hearts across these fragile technical levels?
Oof, that's a provocative thought to leave us on. Have a safe weekend, everyone. We'll catch you next week as we track peace talk headlines, the Fed decision, the new Fed chair's press conference, and whether bulls can push toward new highs or sellers start targeting this week's lows again.
Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you're a newer trader and want a great foundation with no fluff, start with our free Trading 101 videos at groktrade.com/learn. And if you're ready to reach your full trading potential, whether you're a total beginner or a battle-hardened trader, check out our mentorship program at groktrade.com/trading mentor. All of these links are in the description below. Grok Trade is where traders reach their full potential.